Okay, we're looking at the COLLARO PH1251, and any people that have seen these know how cool the COLLARO is, and in fact, I have some starring customers who've bought more of this because I always seem to end up with one. I have this exact model as one of my forever turntables, and I love it. And it's well designed, and it sounds wonderful, and it works wonderful. And I always like to have a really nice record changer, depending whichever room. In addition to not a manual, but like a Technique semi-automatic, something to that level where I have a even nicer cartridge, possibly. But anyway, this is amazing company. It's an Italian company that Magnavox bought, and to me, it ended up being their higher end players, and it's such good quality. Anyway, did this, and I've sold quite a few because I always end up getting them. If I see them somewhere, I want to refurbish them, so it's just a little obsession. Anyway, this one is in great shape, except dust cover. You can see, well, you will. It has one big crack along the middle, which I usually, and I did, strengthen with glue. So that it at least keeps the dust off. And if you feel that that's an important part, which I do too, but sometimes it's more about the product. So anyway, with this you'll also get a look at Archie's album. Another fact is that I'm listening to all my music that I haven't listened to in forever sometimes. And that's a perfect example of one of our family's Archie's albums that I ended up with because I was like taking the albums everywhere. So anyway, you get a copy of the owner's manual, and also when I pack it up, you'll get kind of instructions of how to unpack it, just so you can be careful about certain things. Like for the cartridge, these packing screws come up so that the turntable is tight against it when it's traveling. Just some basic things like that to make it easier after you're tired of taking all the bubble wrap from around it that I sent. Anyway, this is a COLLARO PH1251. You don't have to put the size in like you do a lot of models like the BSR where you have to put 7, 12, or 10. With this one, the arm actually sizes the record size for you. So basically, you're just telling it what speed it is. So, you know, I like that explanation in COLLARO say you could put a pyramid of records on if they're all the same speed, and it will figure it out. And you'll see that. I'm just going to drop and sample some of these LPs and see how it sounds. I hope I don't have anything too loud. Let's see. And see, it's going over, it's hitting the record. So if it was like a 78, it would go further in to see that it was 78 and it would land at the correct place. So that's a really, really kind of cool sizing. And this is a perfect example. There's a producer that I really like called Diodato, but I listened to his later music, and I had his album like 35 years, and I have never played it. It's one that was on sale back in whenever for $1.99. And I realized that he did the theme for the movie 2001 when I heard it tonight. And it's pretty much an untouched record, so it sounds great. I'll shut up. So maybe we can hear it build again for a moment. But I was just like listening to this tonight and it was play the whole thing and not stop it, so I won't do that. Next. Cool, huh? It's been completely serviced, by the way, and cartridge and needle. Well, the cartridge new old stock, the needle's new. Well, new old stock again. Most of my music is club music, so it builds, and I just wanted to hear, like, at least the starting line, but I'll interrupt it. Surprise, I think it's the instrumental version. We might have to figure that out at the end of the video. So if anyone's still watching, my queuing is up. It's really a great song. And lastly,
sugar, oh honey, honey, you are mine.
I'm gonna watch it go off on its own. Trying to see if there's a record. No record. Shut up. Okay. And we'll try some 45. The one thing I must say is that the platter retaining clip is really easy to work with. Most of them can get very difficult, especially with people that don't do it all the time. But this one is really important so that you don't end up pulling out the pulley. And we'll go ahead and put the, there you go, 45 adapter on. And oops. And just do it by speed. We got our 45s. And bam.
Don't give up on us, baby. Don't make anyone seem right. The future isn't just one night. It's written in the moonlight, painted on the stars. We can't change ours. Don't give up on us, baby. We're
Sit upside down, you're turning me. You're giving love instinctively. Round and round, you're turning me. Upside down, boy, you turn me.
And that shadow you see dancing isn't me behind the camera, no. Someone else back here, I'm sure this is it.
It's a night, oh yeah, for a beautiful girl.
It still freaks me out. If I just look over there and I'm thinking they're all gonna fall.
You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice our love. You never take advice. Someday you'll pay the price. I know. I've seen it before. It happens all the time. You're closing the door. You leave the world behind. You're digging for gold. You're throwing away a fortune and feelings, but someday you'll pay.
Okay. I know you're tired if you're still watching, so I do want to reveal the secret of the instrumental singer, which some may know and some may not. Those are our 45s. It does a really good job on 45s, and that sounded great. Going back to 33, and just kind of sample the beginning of this song. I also wanted to say, in addition to breaking it down, cleaning it, rebuilding it, new cartridge and stylus. I also check the speeds and the RPM, and I have an app on my phone which does that, which in some of my videos I show that. I may include it on this depending upon the length of this, the ultimate length of this video. So let's just play this in closing. hope you like it. I hope you love it. I hope you buy it. Thank you. Ooh, one more time. Thank you.